Hi guys! So today we're going to be talking about the Candy Johnson line that launched with Too Faced recently, probably about a month or two ago. I've had it for a while and I wanted to just show you some of the things that I got. I did film 3 different looks using this palette because there are 3 different sections of eyeshadows, so I figured I would go ahead and show you how all 3 of them work on their own. And then of course you can always go back and mix and match if you did pick up this palette. This palette was supposed to have a candy scent, and as I've had it for about a month now, the scent has definitely gone away. I also picked up 2 of the lipsticks in the line. I got the one in Freshly Baked and then another one in Melted Ice Cream. So I picked up both of these because I thought they were just really pretty, and I had never tried any of the melted lipsticks from Too Faced before, so I was really excited about those. And then I also picked up the banana scented setting powder. And this does not smell like bananas, but it's still a nice setting powder. It's a yellow base setting powder, so it's really good for like under the eyes and canceling out any kind of redness or any kind of discoloration that you have on your skin, which I do have it on right now, just right in the middle of my face. So I feel like it does bring a little bit of lightness to your face. Within the month that I've been using this palette, I have found that this quad here on the side, which is the colors Butterscotched and Sweet Truffles, are these 2 here, which I feel like are really unique colors to Too Faced. If you have any Too Faced palettes, they're definitely different when it comes to what Too Faced normally puts out there. Those are the 2 there. If you can see them, there we go. So I feel like those are the 2 unique colors to Too Faced. Then Too Faced did do something different with this palette as well. They did a whipped cream, which is a really light colored eyeshadow that can go on top of other colors to kind of change the way it looks. I just put it on top of that top one there. So there's Sweet Truffle by itself. There it is with whipped cream on it. So whipped cream kind of is one of those colors that you can transition other colors to make it look different on the eye, and it basically just turned it into a really cute, like pretty peach color. I thought was a really nice add that they put in this palette this time. Then they have these other shimmery shadows that do have a little bit of fallout in them, but if you wet your brush, they do work really rather well. This one here, the pink frosting here, that one does have a little bit of fallout in it. It's gonna be right here in the middle. And that's not unique to Too Faced, I don't believe. I think I've seen that color before. And also Sugar Plum, which I'm going to swatch right next to it on this side here. There's Sugar Plum. So those 2 colors look a little similar. If you have any of their holiday palettes, or if you have any, you know, of their just random palettes that they bring out, like the Funfetti palette and stuff like that. Those colors I feel like were in that palette, so they weren't really unique to that. But I do feel like this quad here was. I do like the banana cream pie and the ice cream colors, and those are just 2 matte colors that you can set the eye with. And even though they both look very similar in color, they're not. One of them is more of a yellow based, and the other one is more of a, I don't know if you can see that in the swatches, one of them is more of a yellow base, which the banana cream is, and then the ice cream is more of a peach based colored or a pink based colored. So those are really nice to set the eye or to, you know, do something in the brow bone with. I do have this quad on the eye right now, but like I said, there's going to be 3 tutorials of all of them, so you can see how the shadows actually blend on the eye, and if it's something that you want to pick up. I can tell you that some of them do have a little bit of glitter fallout, so you definitely want to spray your brush with them. That way you don't get that glitter on them. But other than that, the palette's really nice. Would I recommend this palette? It is a really nice palette if you like neutral Too Faced type of palettes. You can come up with some really nice dark looks, which is what I have on today, and you can have some really neutral looks with this particular palette. And then you can go really, you know, over the top because it does have some really nice glitter in it. But it's nothing that I would be like, you must go out and get it. Unlike the Just Peachy palette, I think this one is a really good palette, and I would highly suggest it. But this one for me, it's just kind of just an okay palette, and I'm happy to have it because I enjoy the looks that I've come up with. But I feel like I do have some of the colors in other Too Faced palettes that I have. So as far as the 2 lipsticks that I have, I like both of these colors. It's very easy to get just a pink look out of this one, and it's very pink. That's it there. It's really pretty on the lips, and it's like a dusty rose pink. The lasting power on these lipsticks are really nice, and they last about 6 to 8 hours on my lips if I'm not eating and just drinking, you know, with a bottle or with a straw. And then after you eat, of course, they start fading away, but that's a really good time. And then here's the second one here, the melted ice cream. So the melted ice cream, according to Candy, was meant to put on top of other lipsticks when you have a really dark lip and you want to just add like that brightness to the center of it, which I have found to be really, really nice to do that with. So I really like that they came up with something like that. I'm sure you can find, you know, light colored lipsticks like this and put them in the center of the lip and it will do the same thing. But for me, these two are just so pretty, and I do highly recommend the melted matte lipsticks from Too Faced. I think that they last a really good time. I like the colors that I got, and I think that they're a really good lipstick. If you don't like a drying lipstick, you may not like these, because they do tend to dry your lips just a little bit. Now, as for the setting powder, this was intended to be kind of a correcting setting powder. As you can see, it's definitely a yellow setting powder. I'm going to just put it right here at the bottom of my arm so you can see what it looks like there. So I just put it right here, and it's just supposed to like block out some of the redness, the greens, and, you know, undertones of your skin and stuff like that. I think it does a really good job of that. I find that I don't reach for this very much. I do tend to reach for my Stay Matte a lot more than I do this, and it's not because I don't like this product. I just tend to reach for this more, so I need to start reaching for this a little bit more. But I do like the look that it gives to my face. I have kind of a yellow undertone. It definitely helps to bring out, you know, some lightness in my skin. I don't know how well this would work with somebody that's really, really light and maybe too yellow, or somebody that has really, really deep dark skin that may be too yellow as well. So I think this would probably be more intended for somebody with, you know, my skin tone, or maybe a little bit darker but not much more. I couldn't really say if it would, but I would assume that it would be just too much. The yellow would be too much. But for my skin tone, I think it's a great product, but like I said, I don't tend to reach for it as much as I would like to, so I need to bring it forward on my desk. I think it does good. I think it does a great job of canceling out some of the redness that I have in my nose area and stuff like that, so it's a good product. That was my review on all of the line that I picked up from the Candy Johnson. I know I'm a little late with this review, but I've had a lot of things going on, so now is when I was able to do it. But don't forget to stay tuned for all the looks so you can see how all three of the sections of the eyeshadow palette work. I think it does a really good job of giving you neutral and dark and just kind of fun looks. So I mean, if that's something that you want and you really want to support Candy Johnson, I would say go and pick it up. If you're looking for something that's, you know, out of the ordinary that Too Faced isn't done, that's not the palette for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to stay tuned for all the looks, and I shall talk to you guys next week.